The Testament of Simeon, the second son of Jacob and Leah. Chapter 1. Simeon, the second son of Jacob and Leah, the strong man. He becomes jealous of Joseph and is an instigator of the plot against Joseph. The copy of the words of Simeon, the things which he spake to his sons before he died in the 120th year of his life, at which time Joseph his brother died. For when Simeon was sick, his sons came to visit him, and he strengthened himself and sat up and kissed them and said, Hearken, my children, to Simeon your father, and I will declare unto you what things I have in my heart. I was born of Jacob, my father's second son, and my mother Leah called me Simeon, because Yahuda heard her prayer. Moreover, I became strong exceedingly. I shrank from no achievement, nor was I afraid of aught. For my heart was hard, and my liver was immovable, and my bowels without compassion. Because valor also has been given from the Most High to men in soul and body. For in the time of my youth I was jealous in many things of Joseph, because my father loved him beyond all. And I set my mind against him to destroy him, because the prince of deceit set forth the spirit of jealousy and blinded my mind, so that I regarded him not as a brother, nor did I spare even my father Jacob. But his Elohim, the Most High of his father, sent forth his angel and delivered him out of my hands. For when I went to Shechem to bring ointments for the flocks, and Reuben to Dothan, where were our necessities and our stores, Yahuda my brother sold him to the Ishmaelites. And when Reuben heard these things, he was grieved, for he wished to restore him to his father. But on hearing this, I was exceedingly wroth against Judah, in that he let him go away alive. And for 5 months I continued wrathful against him. But Yahuda restrained me, and withheld from me the power of my hands, for my right hand was half withered for 7 days. And I know, my children, that because of Joseph this had befallen me, and I repented and I wept, and I besought Yahuda the Most High, that my hand might be restored, and that I might hold aloft from all pollution and envy, and from all folly. That I had devised an evil thing before Yahuda and Jacob my father, on account of Joseph my brother, in that I envied him. And now, my children, hearken unto me, and beware of the spirit of deceit and envy. For envy ruleth over the whole mind of a man, and suffereth him neither to eat nor drink, nor to do anything, but it ever suggesteth to him to destroy him that he envieth. And so long as he that is envied flourisheth, he that envieth fadeth away. 2 years therefore I afflicted my soul with fasting and the fear of Yahuda, and I learnt that deliverance from envy cometh by the fear of the Most High. For if a man flee to Yahuda, the evil spirits runneth away from him, and his mind is lightened. Fourth, he sympathizeth with him who he envied, and forgiveth those who are hostile to him, and ceaseth from his envy. Chapter 2. Simeon counsels his hearers against envy. And my father asked concerning me, because he saw that I was sad. And I said unto him, I'm pained in my liver, for I mourned more than they all, because I was guilty of the selling of Joseph. And when he went down into Egypt and he bound me as a spy, I knew that I was suffering justly, and I grieved not. Now Joseph was a good man, and had the Spirit of the Most High within him. Being compassionate and pitiful, he bore no malice against me, but loved me even as the rest of his brethren. Beware therefore, my children, of all jealousy and envy, and walk in singleness of heart, that the Most High may give you also grace and glory, and blessing upon your heads, even as ye saw in Joseph's case. All his days he reproached us not concerning this thing, but loved us as his own soul, and beyond his own sons glorified us, and gave us riches and cattle and fruits. Do ye also, my children, love each other, one his brother, with a good heart, and all the spirit of envy will withdraw from you. For this maketh savage the soul, and destroyeth the body. It causeth anger and war in the mind, and stirreth up unto deeds of blood, and leadeth the mind into frenzy, and causeth tumult to the soul, and trembling in the body. For even in sleep malicious jealousy gnaweth, and with wicked spirits disturbeth the soul, and causeth the body to be troubled, and waketh the mind from sleep and confusion. And as a wicked and poisonous spirit, so approaches it to men. Therefore was Joseph comely in appearance and goodly to look upon, because no wickedness dwelt in him. For some of the trouble of the spirit the face manifested. And now, my children, make your hearts good before Yahuwah, and your ways straight before men, and ye shall find grace before Yahuwah and men. Beware therefore of fornication, for fornication is mother of all evils, separating from the Most High and bringing near to Beliar. For I have seen it inscribed in the writing of Enoch, that your sons shall be corrupted in fornication, and shall do harm to the sons of Levi with the sword. But they shall not be able to withstand Levi, for he shall wage the war of the Most High, Yahuwah, and shall conquer all your hosts. And ye shall be left few in number, divided in Levi and Judah. And there shall be none of you for sovereignty, even as also our father prophesied in his blessings. Chapter 3. A prophecy concerning the Messiah. Behold, I have told you all things, that I may be acquitted of your sin. Now if ye remove from you your envy, and all your stiff-neckedness, as a rose shall my bones flourish in Israel, and as a lily my flesh in Jacob. And my odor shall be as the odors of Lebanon, and as the cedars shall holy ones be multiplied for me forever, and their branches shall stretch afar off. Then shall perish the seed of Canaan, and a remnant shall not be unto Amalek, and all the Cappadocians shall perish, and the Hittites shall be utterly destroyed. Then shall fail the land of Ham, and all the people shall perish. Then shall the earth rest from trouble, and all the world under heaven from war. Then the mighty one of Israel shall glorify Shem. For Yahuwah Most High shall appear on earth, and himself save men. Then shall all the spirits of deceit be given to be trodden under foot, and men shall rule over wicked spirits. Then shall I arise in joy, and will bless the Most High because of his marvelous works. Because Elohim hath taken a body, and eaten with men, and saved men. And now, my children, obey Levi and Yahuda, and be not lifted up against these two tribes. For from them shall arise unto you the salvation of Elohim. For Yahuda shall rise up from Levi as it were a high priest, and from Yahuda as it were a king, Elohim and man. He shall save all the Gentiles and the race of Yisrael. Therefore, I give you these commands, that ye also may command your children, that they may observe them throughout their generations. And when Simeon had made an end of commanding his sons, he slept with his father, 120 years old. And they laid him in a wooden coffin to take his bones to Hebron. And they took them up secretly during a war of the Egyptians. For the bones of Joseph the Egyptians guarded in the tombs of the kings. For the sorcerers told them that on departure of the bones of Joseph, there should be throughout all the land darkness and gloom, and an exceeding great plague to the Egyptians, so that even with the lamp man should not recognize his brother. And the sons of Simeon bewailed their father, and they were in Egypt until the day of their departure by the hand of Moshe. The Testament of Simeon, the second born son of Jacob and Leah.